This is Hunger to a New Degree, where we will discuss the initiatives that each of us and our colleagues and peers are implementing on college campuses around the state. So I'd like to start by introducing myself. I will be the facilitator of this panel. My name is Ashley Dyson. I recently graduated in May from Drake University with a degree in politics and history. Previously, I was an intern here at the World Food Prize Foundation, and I first got involved with campus food security after my time as an intern here at the World Food Prize, with the experience and the knowledge that I gained throughout my internship in the summer of 2023. I decided to bring it closer to home on my college campus of Drake University, where I started to begin a food pantry at Drake. So now I'd like to ask my fellow panelists to introduce themselves. Mohammad and Jakob, as you introduce yourself, tell us what inspired each of you to get involved in addressing food insecurity on your campus, and how did you take the first steps to make an impact?
Yes, so thank you. Thank you for being here. My name is Jakob Jerabek. I am at Morningside University as a graduate assistant, pursuing a degree in STEM education. I did my undergraduate in ag education and loved the campus enough that I decided to stick around. As for what we do at Morningside, we grow a lot of produce for our campus food service. We grow a lot of food for our local food pantries, and we work to provide some diverse ethnic produce for the Congolese people as well in Sioux City. I really got my passion in growing food as I grew up on a small farm, and we had a very large garden, and every year I like to try to expand upon that garden and grow more produce for more neighbors and more family friends. And so that kind of is what led me to become involved at Morningside University and work to feed more people.
Great, thank you.
Hello, I am Mohammad. I study in Iowa State University, doing my master's in information systems. At first, I want to thank Iowa Hunger Summit for bringing us here. It might be a very big stage for us. What I do at we have a shop, food pantry, that denotes students helping our peer. So we want to help our students to support the community. We have two advisors who are staff at Iowa State University. Austin Cook is here. We have Brianna Witzler. They help us to manage everything. We have big partner that is sustainable for us, Food Bank of Iowa and Fairway. We get items from them. How I started at being connected with Food Bank, Food Pantry. I volunteered there. I used the pantry. Then I got the leadership role. Then I became the manager of managing the food pantry. It was, when I joined there, it was like a skeleton, how I described that thing. Now I am bringing some flesh into it. So it might be something in future. What I did, my achievement in terms of visit, in 2021, we used to see around 175 visits per month. Now it is more than 1,600. So we are growing. Yeah.
Great, thank you so much. Now we're really going to jump into the bulk of this panel. I will ask each panelist a question unique to their college or university and what they're doing there. Jakob, can you tell us about what is going on at Morningside to alleviate student and community hunger?
Yes, so at Morningside, we do something we like to think we're unique. We do a farm-to-fork experience where we grow a lot of produce on our campus facilities for students to consume then in the cafeteria services. That food is grown by students for students, and they have their hands involved during every step of the way, and we like to involve as many classes as possible in doing that. It's a truly unique experience to be in the lettuce line at the cafeteria and hear a student go, "I'm getting lettuce because I helped grow that." So that is one fun thing that we do. We grow any produce that does not go to the school cafeteria, we grow for our food pantries. So we're fortunate enough to have one only a few blocks from campus that is available 2 days a week, and we can bring any other produce to there and deliver that for them to deliver throughout the community. We have a portion of our garden that is specified to be an African garden. We grow plants such as an African amaranth, cassava, sour. Those are all specifically for the Congolese people in Sioux City. We also grow the African amaranth in the greenhouse during the winter months when gardening doesn't work so well with a couple foot of snow on the ground. And it is a unique experience to see the ladies line up when they're coming in to get this produce during the winter. So those are just a few of the ways that we help to feed the Siouxland community. We, this last year, grew over 3.5 tons of produce, and 55% of that was actually donated to the food pantries and to the community. So.
Amazing, thank you. Mohammad, tell us about the shop's campus food security initiatives.
Okay, at Iowa State University, we are trying to say, please visit shop if you are food insecure. If you are not food insecure, please volunteer us, please donate us, and advocate us what we are doing. We want appreciation. And what I do there, I manage the waste. In recent times, I saw that what we order, we need to use those. We do not want to make any waste. So before ordering, I just manage and think what is demanded and what will go fast, how will we manage that thing. So we have taken several steps. We try to connect our instructors so that they can make an introduction slide about shop, like here shop is food pantry, that is for you. You can go over there where it is so that they can come to us. In recent survey from Wellness Center in 2021, I believe, we found 31% of students, those are food insecure. So we want them all. We do not have still all of them. So we try to building our partnerships sustainable. That is what we have a very good partnership with Food Bank of Iowa. We get a lot of foods from them. We purchase things from Fairway, that is our local grocery. We have a lot of good partnerships with Raymond Garden. We get produce from them. We have ISU Egg Farm. They donate lots of egg each week to us so that we can manage our inventory. And I manage the pantries of software so that we can track the visit. That these the numbers I told you based on our data tracking. And we need that to report Food Bank of Iowa so that they know how many visits we have, how much need we have. And what I do else is manage the funding. We are very grateful to student government. We get around 70,000 per year from them to manage the shop, to buy the things what we need to serve the students.
Great, thank you so much. At Drake University, we currently have what we call little pantries. These are blue wooden boxes that are kind of housed throughout the Drake neighborhood. There's one on our campus, and then they are scattered around the neighborhood that surrounds Drake University. So these little pantries house things like shelf-stable food, rice, meals from the Heartland meals, or other canned goods. While I loved the idea of these little pantries, I did not think that they provided fresh and nutritious food that students could utilize on the daily basis, like lettuce or fruits and vegetables, or things that need to be refrigerated to stay good and available to be eaten. So as student body president this past year at Drake University, I really wanted to create a single location on our campus where students could go to pick up food that they need and supplies that they need. So with the help of administration and my colleagues and my peers at school, we have created within our student union at Drake University, our Olmsted Center, a room where this food pantry will be housed. We've partnered with the Food Bank of Iowa to ensure that we have the appropriate amount of food coming in, and this is funded by our Student Senate budget, which is a student organization on our campus, our student government. Yeah, so I mean, this is just a great location for our students to go to have all of those nutritious and shelf-stable foods. So we have the best of both worlds in that type of situation where students can get the nutrition that they need and just everything else. Great, so now we're going to transition into our next question. What advice would you give to students at other universities who want to start or grow a similar initiative to fight food insecurity on their campus? Jacob?
Yeah, so the advice I would give to anybody, find those around you with common interests. If you're thinking something along the lines of trying to either grow produce or have produce provided or any sort of food for people, you're probably not alone. There's probably others that would be interested in working on this movement with you. So seek them out. Talk to people after class. Talk to your professors. Talk to people like that, because they may have those connections or they may know someone else that they've had in the past that could possibly be interested in that. From there, working with those around you. So we do really good, and I know we're a small college, but being able to work with other administrators, faculty, staff, and being able to work with them really has helped our program skyrocket. We also try to talk to those food pantries around us that we're providing food for, and just ask them what can we grow for you, when can we grow it for you, what would be best. Just building connections. That's kind of my biggest recommendation.
Thank you. Mohammad?
I want to say, please start now. Don't wait for the next day, because we all started from the very beginning with only the idea. We didn't have anything. We didn't have any inventory. I encourage you to write SOPs so that new leadership team will get the information what is needed. Sometimes that lacks and make difficult for the next team. I want to increase the awareness. That is very important. You can post in social media. You can inform how many visits you have. You can encourage them to come to shop. That would be nice things. That will reduce the stigma. We can say them, this is your right. This is nothing else. This is your right. And what I experienced, a diverse team can help the food pantry better, because diversified members can understand the need, understand the demand. So build your team as diversified, and you will get better idea.
Thank you. I would really just like to reiterate what my peers have said up here. Get involved. As student body president at Drake, one of the biggest questions I always got asked to incoming or prospective students was, what is one piece of advice that you can give? And my answer to that was always get involved. And that really applies to this situation here as well, because the more hands, the more help, the more ears, the more eyes, just really the more involvement you can get in this program, in this initiative, whatever you're working on campus, is really going to help you succeed and your peers succeed in whatever you're trying to accomplish. Making connections is also another really big piece of advice that is helpful, that a lot of students at least forget or don't know. Knowing the right people, or just reaching out to people that have similar programs at other universities. I know that when my team was starting our program at Drake University, I reached out to SHOP for advice or for things that could help me and my team work to create a pantry that has the same success as SHOP at Iowa State. So these connections can really be beneficial. Yeah, and just start now was a great piece of advice from Mohammad. These programs and initiatives are hard to complete, and so the faster you start, especially from a student perspective, the faster you start can really help you in the long run, just to be sure that you really get that program up and running. Does anyone have anything else that they would like to add before we start to close this panel? All right. Okay. I would like to thank the World Food Prize Foundation for allowing us this space to really talk about our perspectives as students and our initiatives that we have been working on our college campuses. I would also like to thank my panelists for giving such insightful answers and really just getting a great conversation about the student experience throughout colleges in the state of Iowa. And that is all, and I'd like to thank all of you for listening to us and being a receptive audience. So thank you guys very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.